Jessii Vee, and in today's video, as you can tell by the title, I am going to be talking about the creepy side of Wordle. Wordle seems to be like a national craze right now, so as you know me, I went online, I tried to find something scary about it, and I did. So we're going to be talking about a very eerie glitch in just a second, but before I get started, I just want to remind you one more time, if you have not seen this new backdrop behind me, it is so magical and fun and pretty, and if you would like to win it, all you have to do is be subscribed to this channel, so my Jessii Vee channel, turn on your notification bell, and then head over to my new channel. It's called Jessie's Bookshelf. I do book reviews over there, so go over there and subscribe, and then click on my newest video. It's called Ranking My Colleen Hoover Books, and comment anything you want on that video. You could tell me your favorite book, you can tell me which book you want me to review next, anything you want, and that is how you'll be entered to win. And one last reminder about our gnomes. If you did not know, which I feel like you probably do by now, we have this brand new section on our website called Adopt a Gnome, and we have a bunch of different styles of really cute gnomes on there, and we are almost completely sold out, so thank you guys so much for all of your support. So I wanted to give you like a last reminder, if you want one, if you look at the pictures and gravitate towards one that you want to adopt, I will put a link down below in the description. They're just so cute, and honestly I own them all, so if you want to collect them all, you can do that too. Anyways guys, without further ado, let's get right into today's video. So for those of you watching and you're like, Jessii, I have no idea what Wordle is. First of all, where have you been? Even if you don't play it, have you not heard of it before? But I don't judge, and I'm gonna explain to you what this game is. Wordle has captured the attention of millions across the globe, and I feel like everyone I know plays it. It's constantly showing up on my Twitter feed and my Facebook feed, because basically everybody wants to see each other's scores. And I feel like even if you've never played, you've probably seen those gray, yellow, and green squares somewhere on your social media. Wordle is a daily word game that you can find on the New York Times website. It's fun, simple, like a crossword, and it can only be played once a day. And every 24 hours there's a new word of the day, and it's up to you to figure out what it is. So you basically have 6 chances to guess the 5-letter word, and if you guess the right letter in the right spot, it turns green. A correct letter in the wrong spot will turn yellow, and a letter that isn't in the word at all will turn gray. Does that make sense? It was confusing for me at first too. Now, I only started playing about 4 weeks ago. I honestly held off for so long. Like, I was watching these like Wordle scores on my social media for probably 2 months, but then I started to get FOMO, and I kind of felt left out, and I was really curious to see what the hype was all about, so I tried it, and now I can't stop. It's actually quite scary. And I have this tradition of playing every night at midnight, because that's when a new Wordle game is launched, and I want to just play it right away because I'm crazy. And I've also never lost, and the best score that I've got was guessing the word on the 2nd try. If you play Wordle, comment down below what your best score was. Okay, so I was able to find a creepy story about a Wordle glitch, if you will. This story is called 3 a.m. Wordle, because yes, everything has to happen at 3 a.m. This is a story about a guy that started playing Wordle a couple months ago on a daily basis, like most of us, and he had this routine of waking up and going onto the website while he was eating his breakfast in the morning. Now, he did this for weeks and weeks, and it sort of just became his normal. Well, one day he was offered a new position at his work, but if he accepted it, it would involve drastically changing his hours. So instead of working 9 to 5 p.m., he would have to start work at 5 p.m. and end at 2 a.m. But because the pay was so much better, he accepted the offer. Because of his schedule change and sleep change, he began waking up in the afternoon, so his normal like breakfast Wordle routine was kind of ruined. So he decided that when he got home from work around 3 a.m., he would play right before he went to sleep. Well, almost immediately, he noticed the winning words were a little bit strange and creepy. For example, the very first word when he played at 3 a.m. was dread. The second time he played, the word was caged. The third time he played, it was stuck. The fourth time, it was widow. The fifth time, it was being. The 6th time it was ghost. And the 7th time it was haunt. Those are a lot of scary words to like get day after day. Usually Wordle is not that creepy. It actually has just like random words that don't really emit any emotion. So after a week of getting all of these really strangely connected words, he decided to go to work and ask his co-workers what they thought. So the next day when he arrived, he asked around who played Wordle, and almost every single one of them raised their hand and said they did. And so casually he was like,
gosh, the words this past week have been pretty creepy, right?
But everyone just seemed really confused. And one of his co-workers said,
what's so scary about a beach?
So he found out that the group of them were getting completely different words than what his game was giving him. And he wondered if it was some kind of creepy glitch that only he was experiencing. That night when he finally got to bed at 3 a.m., he pulled out his phone but was too afraid to play the game. And he had this really strange feeling that someone was watching him in his room. So instead, he pulled up Google and tried to see if there was any odd history about his house. And sure enough, he found this old newspaper article that seemed to be from the 80s, and the hairs stood up on his arm when he saw a picture of his house on the very front of it. The article spoke about a woman who had recently lost her husband, and one night when she was walking home alone, she was kidnapped, and she was taken to the house that he currently lived in and was kept in a cage in the basement. Unfortunately, it was not a very good ending for her. She wasn't found until months later. She had died of starvation. So it seemed like her spirit was trying to reach out to him in any way that it could, and her words took form in her Wordle game. I mean, they say that 3 a.m. is the hour where the dead and the living are closer together. So if you ever notice that your Wordle game is constantly giving you really mysterious and eerie words, it might mean something. It might. I feel like now everyone's gonna be like afraid to play Wordle. I'm so sorry. But honestly, do you wanna know what's creepy? I did research for this video yesterday, and because I play the game at 12 a.m., so technically today, the word that I got, and by the way, this is a spoiler if you haven't played Wordle yet today, so like just pause this video if you don't wanna hear the word. But today's word was scary. Like, are you kidding me? Like, isn't that a really weird coincidence? Because the second I got it, I literally got goosebumps. So maybe this story is kind of onto something, or maybe now my phone is glitched. Oh my gosh, comment down below. Please tell me you got scary as well, or is it just me? Anyways, guys, that is the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want me to do more glitch style videos, give this video a thumbs up and let me know. And don't forget, if you would like to adopt a gnome, they are almost gone. So if you would like one, I have linked it down below. But I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!